Hello, this is Sabrina from Cakes by Sabrina with another tutorial for you on this adorable cupcake. This cupcake you can put on top of a beanie, you can put make a bunch of them and make a scarf with them, which I have a bunch here, and all you do is pretty much just sew them together just like so in a row, and you can form a scarf. Or what I'm going to be doing with these is I'm going to sew and make a chain, and I'm going to attach them onto the chain and make a garland. And this is going to be for a Lala Lucy birthday party that I am helping decorate. And this is just so adorable. It's a great decoration for any project. So I'm going to show you how to make these adorable little tiny cupcakes. And they are very simple to make. Anybody can make them. You can change the colors. Right now I'm using a pink color from Simply Soft yarn. It's called Strawberry. I love this yarn. It is very soft, it's very beautiful and easy to work with. And I'm using white Worst Weight Red Heart Super Saver yarn on the top. I'm using a red button for the cherry, and I have these cute little beads that I had sewed on. The beads are pretty much just a little package like this, and I purchased these on eBay for about $1, and I got two different kinds here. So I'm able to do like different colors or whatever, but these are so cute and love little stuff like this for to crochet with. You pretty much dazzling it up. Imagine if you put rhinestones too. Any little ideas like that is just a bling of just cuteness. So this is what I'll be using for the sprinkles. Excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. So this is very easy to make. Anybody can make these. These are so easy, and you can make a bunch of these, like I said, and do all kinds of crafty things with them. So this tutorial will show you how to make this adorable cupcake. You're going to be needing a button, of course, for the cherry on top, and I'm using red buttons. And I actually purchased 100 of them for $1 on eBay, and they always have them on there, so check that out. It's a good bargain right there. And it's actually a mixture of different colors of buttons, but you get 100 of them, so you're getting a lot of reds, pinks, blues, yellows, all the baby colors, like pretty much kid colors. And then beads. We're going to be needing a crochet hook here, and I'm using a 4mm hook, scissors, and a tampers needle because we need to sew in those ends. So let's get started. We're going to start with the strawberry yarn, or any color that you're using. I'm going to make a slip knot, wrapping the yarn over my 2 fingers, tucking it over, putting the hook through, and releasing it. There's my slip knot. We are going to chain up 12, so you wrap the yarn over your hook and pull through the loop. Wrap the yarn over your hook, pull through the loop. That's a chain 2. Continue until you have 12 chains. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap the yarn over our hook, go into the 3rd chain from the hook, and you're going to double crochet. So you're going to bring that hook right through that chain, wrap the yarn over your hook, pull through, wrap the yarn over, and pull through pull through 2. Wrap the yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to double crochet along the chain for a total of 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and last 10. Chain up 2, 1, 2. You're going to turn your work around. We're going to double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 2. And we're going to double crochet again in that same stitch, making it 2 in the same stitch. We're going to double crochet all the way across with 1 double crochet and leaving the last one undone. So just double crochet all the way to the end, to the last stitch. Okay, there's my last stitch. My last stitch, I'm going to put 2 double crochets into the same stitch. 1, back in the same stitch again, and 2. Chain up 2, 1, 2, turn your work around, double crochet in the same stitch as your chain 2. And we're going to double crochet all the way across. 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all the way across. Last one, we are going to fasten off. Wrap the yarn over your hook and pull all the way through. Pull tight. There's the bottom of our cupcake. We're not going to sew in the ends yet. Now we're going to make the top. So move that to the side. Now we're going to get the white yarn. Make a slip knot. Put your hook through. Chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The very first chain that you made, which is at the end here of the loose strand, we are going to double crochet 6 times into that last chain. The first chain actually. So we're going to double crochet, and we're counting our chain 4 as a double crochet. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pull tight on that loose strand. Chain up 2, 1, 2, turn the work around. The stitch that is attached to the chain 2, you want to double crochet into that stitch. 1. Now we're going to move to the next stitch over, and we're going to put 2 double crochets in each of the rest of the stitches along this. So we're going to put 2 double crochets in the next. 1, back in the same stitch again, and 2. The next stitch, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, the next stitch 2 double crochets, 1, 2, the next stitch 2 double crochets. Chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work around, double crocheting the same as your chain 2. The next stitch you're going to put 1 double crochet. The next stitch you want to put 2 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, back in the same stitch again, and 2. The next stitch you want to put 1 double crochet. The next stitch you want to put 2 double crochets. The next stitch 1 double crochet. The next stitch 2 double crochets. The next stitch 1 double crochet. The next stitch 2 double crochets. Now I like to pull tight on that center. The next stitch 1 double crochet. Now here's the top of our cupcake. What we're going to do is grab this, line them together, pretty much. I like to put this in front, make it easier. And you're just lining the bottom to the bottom. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to single crochet in the top of these stitches here and the other side of the white topping of the cupcake, and I'm bringing it through and like pretty much sewing this on, but crocheting it on, going along the row, just like so. Getting the very top of this top icing cupcake because I don't want to mess up. Okay, I'm getting closer to the end here. Get that very last one at the very edge. Done. Now we're going to turn our work around, bring that loose, our yarn behind the project as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a shell. So our shells are going to be made in half double crochet. We're going to skip the first stitch, move to the second. We're going to wrap the yarn over our hook, go into that stitch, pull through, wrap the yarn over, pull to 3. Wrap the yarn over, go into that same stitch again, pull through, wrap the yarn over, pull to 3. Wrap the yarn over your hook, go in that same stitch again, pull through, wrap the yarn over, pull to 3. That's 3 half double crochets in the same stitch. We're going to skip the next stitch, move to the next, and slip stitch, just like so. We're going to skip the next stitch, move to the next, and repeat this process. by putting 3 half double crochets in the same stitch. So we're going to go into that stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull to 3, wrap the yarn over, go into that same stitch again, pull through, wrap the yarn over, pull to 3, wrap the yarn over, go into that same stitch again, pull through, pull to 3. Skip the next one, slip stitch in the next, just like so. Skip the next one, move to the next, and put 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Skip the next, slip stitch, and we are going to fasten off. Pull the yarn all the way through. I like to tie these 2 ends together, which is part of the top of the cupcake part and the icing part. Tie them together. You want to get your needle now, sew in these loose ends that are out. There we go. And as you can do, you just fold this down, and there's your cupcake. And what I'm going to do is just sew these ends together. Just sewing them in so they never come loose again. I'll have to see them. Get the middle part here. Go the opposite way now. Fasten off. Sewing this loose end. Tie the 2 ends together. And sew them in again. Now there's our cupcake. Now we're going to get a little red button. I have some thread here. I'm going to be using thread here, but you can just use regular yarn. Thread my needle. Now I'm going to just adjust this to the top of the cupcake, self-centering it out as much as you can, and then sew on the button. crocheting. Now I'm just going to tie the two ends together, double knotting it, and then I'm just going to cut the rest of that off. Now for the beads, it's much smaller, so I'm going to be using my smaller needle. So I'm just going to be using a regular needle that you actually sew with. I'm going to thread this. There we go. Because the beads I'm using are very, very small, and this big needle does not fit through them. But if you find bigger ones or little ones, use this needle that you could desire. And as you can see, I have about 5 different colors here. I'm going to put just 5 of the beads on here, and I'm mixing up my colors. It's kind of hard to see this one in the camera. This is like a peachy orange color, like very light orange, almost like coral. It's very pretty. I love it. And that is on. I'm just going to cut the rest of this loose. There we go. And I just tie the two ends together, double knotting it, just like I did with the button. And then just cutting the loose strands off. Getting the different color now. I'm putting this one in the center. And I'm doing like a cross, that's all. One in the center, one on the side, one on the side, one on the bottom, one on the bottom. And that's how I'm doing these. Because you really don't need that much. You don't have to put a lot to make it look fabulous. Tie the two ends together. Cut the strand off. Now my needle came on loose, so I'm going to thread it again. Here we go. Get another color. I'm going on the bottom here now. Sewing this in. Tie the two ends together. Cut the loose strands off. And I'm going to go with the green here. Tie the two ends together. Cut the loose end off. And change color. Put this one on the bottom. And tying the loose ends. there is our complete little cupcake. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did. And please comment and subscribe below. Until next time, sweet crocheting.